Satguru is a realized yogi and mystic who works tirelessly towards the physical, mental, and spiritual well-being of all. With a unique ability to make the ancient yogic sciences relevant to contemporary minds, Sadhguru acts as a bridge to the deeper dimensions of life. His approach does not ascribe to any belief system, but offers methods for self-transformation that are both proven and powerful. Satguru's transformational programs have deeply touched the lives of millions worldwide. A prolific author, poet, and internationally renowned speaker, his wit and piercing logic provoke and broaden our thoughts and perception of life. Named one of India's 50 most influential people, Sadhguru has been a leading voice at major global forums, including the United Nations, World Economic Forum, the UK House of Lords, TED, and the top business schools and universities around the world. Sadhguru established Isha Foundation, a non-profit organization supported by over 3 million volunteers worldwide. From powerful yoga programs to large-scale humanitarian projects for rural upliftment, education for the underprivileged, environmental restoration, as well as holistic and healthy living. The Foundation's activities are designed to create an inclusive culture and establish global harmony.
A little over 15,000 years ago, in the upper regions of Himalayas, a yogi appeared. Nobody knew where he came from. His antecedents were unknown. But he looked extraordinary, so people gathered. They waited. They thought he's going to perform some miracle. But he did nothing, simply he sat, unmoving. People left. Only 7 people hung on. These 7 people recognized that this is a fantastic miracle because only someone who has transcended the physical nature can simply sit. Then they begged him, "You seem to be knowing or experiencing something that we cannot imagine. Please teach us." Then he gave them some few simple preparatory methods and said, "You prepare yourself, let me see." They went on preparing themselves. Months went into years, years went into decades. 84 years passed. One day, when the shift of solstice happened, the sun's relationship with the planet changes. When these changes happen, every yogi makes some adjustment within himself because something about your body changes at that time. So when he was making this, he just looked. These 7 people had become shining receptacles. 84 years, he had completely forgotten about them. Here they were, still preparing. Then, because nobody knew his name, he never introduced himself, they called him Adi Yogi. Adi Yogi means the first yogi. Now, because the sun turned south, he also faced south and sat down. So they called him the Adi Guru. The first guru was born. This was considered the most significant day because it's in this day humanity was first reminded the simple laws of nature are not permanent restrictions. If you're willing to strive, you can go beyond that. And he not only gave this idea, he gave methods as to how to get there. And when all the 7 people attained, he told them to go away to faraway lands. So one he sent to Central Asia, another he sent to North Africa, another he sent to South America, another he sent to Far East Asia, another stayed back with him, another came down to what is called as the present Indian Himalayas, another he sent him down to South India. He is very important for us, that is Agastya Muni, who is known as the father of southern mysticism. Agastya Muni came down south of Indus. Every human habitation in this part of the world, he made sure spiritual process became a natural way of living. So these 7 sages took these different dimensions of yoga, and even today you can see the remnants of what they did thousands of years ago present in every culture across the planet. The word yoga means union. Union means right now, it is a scientific fact today that this existence is just one energy manifesting in many different ways. When Einstein says E is equal to mc squared, he's talking about it is all the same energy manifesting in millions of different ways. Or experientially, if you look at it, what you exhale right now, the trees are inhaling. What they exhale, we are inhaling. What this means is, 1/2 of the lung is hanging out there. Yes, 1/2 of your lungs is hanging out there, isn't it? The whole breathing mechanism is not here. Only one part is here, another part is out there. If we experientially knew this, nobody had to tell us to save the environment, don't cut the tree. All this would be rubbish for us if we only experience this. So, it is common knowledge, at least in your high school textbook, that you are not some kind of a freak happening. You are just a part of the universe, you're also just one more happening. And it's a part of everything else. So union means in your experience, if you sit here, there's only you. The whole existence is just you. So you're capable of experiencing something that is not you as yourself if only a certain level of inclusiveness happens within you. Your inclusiveness right now is limited to your physicality. If this inclusiveness can be extended beyond physical nature, suddenly you can sit here, experience the whole universe as yourself. If this happens to you, then we say you are in yoga. So why the physical posture came is, maybe many of you are not old enough for this, but if you saw the televisions in 70s, when it first came, you had that little aluminum contraption over your home. You remember that? Antenna? You're watching like this, suddenly your television boop, 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 boop. Then somebody went up on the terrace and now, gently like this, get it to the right place, once again the world pours into your sitting room. Yes or no? Just if you get it to the right place. This is just like that. If you learn to just hold this body right, if you know how to hold it right, you can download the whole cosmos into this. This is Hatha Yoga.